How you doing, everybody? Good morning, YouTube. Well, good afternoon, I guess I should say. Um, I want to keep doing this. Right now it's kind of just a winged kind of deal. Just kind of just talking, man. You got to start somewhere, and I'm somebody that typically I think a lot. I be in my own head a lot. Just is what it is. I kind of addressed that before. I think it's something that, a lot of us, but only speaking for myself personally, I struggle with. Because you just want to get things, you don't want to mess up. You don't want to do certain things. Like, I'm big on respect. I'm big on, trying to avoid like bad situations at all costs when it comes to dealing with other people rather than myself. Myself, man, I put my own self in like, scenarios that if I had just taken care of this or taken care of that, then I would be better off for it. Something as simple as paying stuff on time or, taking care of this on time. So a lot of that stuff I put myself in those positions, but it all goes down to just what I want to talk about is just controlling what you can control. And I want to not only like say that, but believe in that more. I just got off the phone with my mom, and she was telling me like, don't talk about it, because we are from Missouri. I mean, surprisingly, I'm a Raiders fan. I'm from Kansas City, but I'm a Raiders fan. Shout out to them. We just locked up the number one overall pick. I'm so freaking excited, bro. I waited so long for this, dog. I waited so long for this, man. Almost, 20 years, bro. I'm excited, man. Can't wait to see what they do, but it's just about learning to control what you can control, man. Prioritizing the things that matter the most to you, or the things that are the most important, man, because you can get sidetracked. And, I have a lot of bad habits that I've been working on, things that I've broken that took me years to break. But anytime you get over one obstacle, you know how life is going to throw you another curveball. And some of that stuff is just, you just have to learn how to deal with it. It is what it is. It's just what's going to happen. There's ebbs and flows, there's ups and downs, it's moments where, man, you just feel like, what the hell, man? It's one thing after another, and that's where that positive reinforcement can help you a lot. Thinking positive, because things can feel like it's snowballing or it's just too much at one time. But like I said, controlling what you can control and understanding that if you just prioritize the most important things to you, what motivates you when you get up. And I know there's this thing that people talk about, discipline over motivation, and that's fine too. Whatever gets your feet moving, whatever gets you up, whatever gets you ahead, whatever keeps your mind at peace, whatever puts you at ease, whatever gives you the strength to continue to push forward, to continue to fight, continue to grind, continue to do whatever it takes to keep a great mindset that you can do anything, that you can, whatever your goals may be, man. The reality of the situation is, yes, we can't all have what we want. There are certain things that sometimes the time is just, hey, it passed you by as far as that goes, or that's just not the road that you're gonna take, bro. You just gotta accept that reality sometimes, and that is what it is. That's life, man. We all, there are things that I wish I could do that I can't do now. It is what it is. That's not the life that was given to me, that I worked for, that I earned, the path that I walked, that's not where my cards aligned. So, um, it's just understanding, man, that controlling the things that I can control, and that's making sure I'm taking care of myself, making sure that I'm getting to work on time consistently, which is something that I continue to have to work on. Go on time consistently. Try to save more time. Don't leave early. Stay. Get all your bread. Get all your money. Like the thing that I have in mind this year is I want to have I want to be on time and have more days where my schedule shows. Because we have this thing I work at Amazon, and we have these things on the calendar where it's blue and it's red. If you got a blue, that means you were on time and you stayed all day, unless you like use your time off or something. But if you're late, then it shows red, or if you left early but you didn't cover it, that kind of thing. I want to control stuff like that. Like, it's just tiny little goals, man. It's just something that just it's not super significant, but it's something that's in the back of my mind, that it's not so overwhelming that I'm like, oh man, it's putting too much of a load on me, bruh. Like, work is just something that I do. It's just something that I have to do. It's something that I do. I have a set schedule. It's something that's a minor fix. That's something that's totally doable. This isn't me saying that, man, I'm trying to go to freaking Hong Kong in the next, like, yeah, that's stuff that, like, that takes planning, that takes time, that takes money, that takes resources, saving, planning, like I said, and all of that. But just being on time, making sure you just being on time more consistent, and being a better employee, being a better teammate, stuff like that don't take work. It don't take extra work. I mean, that just takes just want to, and just being considerate, and being just just can't really think of how to explain it, man. It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly, man. It's just wanting to be better, um, wanting to do better. Because if there are things that I want in my life, that if I want to get them, then I understand what it takes to go get them, and it's all gonna be through the work that I put in. Um, I watch these videos. It's this channel. It's like Wise Joe, and they make a lot of videos about you know not beating yourself up too much, about how you can trick your mind into things, and not even necessarily trick your mind, but just have a mindset, creating a bulletproof mindset. They have a video like that. It's about creating a bulletproof mindset every day, telling yourself this, giving yourself positive reinforcement. It's okay to, it's okay to get on yourself about things. That's fine, man. It's okay to get on yourself a little bit when you're not doing the things that you need to do, but don't berate yourself and bully yourself into a state of just into a state of depression, or a state of doubt, or a state of neglect, or a state of like, I can't do this, I can't do that, it's too much. Um, just be a great mentor for yourself, because at the end of the day, man, like, the people around us matter. Your circle matters. You're supporting the support that you have, the people around you, the company you keep. Yes, that matters, but nobody can live your life for you. Nobody can walk through your shoes, bro. Nobody can. All these things, bro. You make these decisions and you tell this story on your own, man. And all people can do is give you advice and help guide you the best that they can. And if you listen, you listen. If you don't, you don't. Cause one thing, I forgot where I heard it, but somebody was saying you can BS other people, but you can't BS yourself, which is totally true. Like, I could sit here and I can get in front of this camera all day and lie to y'all and lie about everything and do all this and do all that and say what this and that and say this and that. But at the end of the day, if I'm not applying that and I'm not doing that for myself when I get off of here, I'm in my own lane, doing my own thing, and people not seeing me, and I look in that mirror every day. Like, at the end of the day, your reflection won't lie to you. You are what your reflection is. You can't lie to yourself. You can lie to everybody else, but you can't lie to yourself. Um, so working on just controlling things, man, that you control, man. And that's just your effort, your mindset, your belief, man, the strength that you have in yourself. Don't give up, man. It's hard, bruh. Look, I don't know much about this. I don't know much about this, man. This is something that I just want to do, and I'll get into more maybe later on as I go. Um, I'll probably get into more as I go, and I continue to do this. I just want to do it because I feel like this is gonna help, man, and it's been something that I think I'm gonna enjoy, man. Um, I don't really know how much advice. I'm not exactly like a philosopher, a teacher or anything. You know, I don't have no degree or nothing. I'm just talking, bro. I'm just somebody that is just trying to share their experiences with people. Um, I've been having a channel for so many years, and I've posted before, but you know, those videos were so old and just videos on stuff that was me like trying to get I did something for like First Take a long time ago. I used to have videos, but I stopped uploading. I got rid of them. So this is like my second attempt at this, man. And who knows where it goes? Who knows, like I said, if this is something that I continue to do. I don't even know if this is like the avenue I want to take where I'm kind of just talking about, you know, life and trying to motivate people, you know, because I like a lot of things. I like games. I love sports. You know, I watch my team. I had to watch the Raiders get beat down all freaking season, bruh. But I'm still here, so I don't really know where I want this channel to go or what this channel is right now. Right now, it's nothing. It's just me talking. It's just me kind of, you know, putting myself out there. You know, I don't have any blueprints. I don't have any, you know, the hell I'm trying to say. Um, You know, I don't have anything here that's like, all right, touch on this, touch on that, touch on this, and touch on that, man. It is what it is off the top, whether it sounds like nonsense or not, you know, or it could just be like, well, he was here, then he was there, man. Look, we everywhere, and it's gonna help. So, like I said, it's positive reinforcement, man. No matter what this is, bro, I'm just here. I'm enjoying it. I want to do this more, like I said, do it when I want to do it. I was feeling like doing it. I got some food in the oven that I'm making. I was gonna make some salmon, but my mom was telling me about this glaze that I can make for it, so I'm gonna save them, like salmon bites or something. So I'm gonna try to make those. So I'm gonna save the salmon. I just went ahead and made some shrimp. Got some Brussels sprouts in there, some sweet potato fries I'm making. So I'm waiting on that to get done, and I figure why not, man? Just no matter what you gotta say, man, just get on there and just start talking, bro. Keep doing it, man, and you'll find what works for you. That's kind of how this goes, man. And even if you're somebody like me that's doing this right now, bro, whether you've been doing it longer or you thinking about doing it or you just starting like I am, whether you've posted 1, 2, 15, 20, 500 videos, bro, keep going. Um, like I said, it's all about what you control, man. And these are the little things that I'm talking about, you know. I control my attitude, how attack the day, how I treat people, you know, how I treat myself, how I keep myself in a state of, you know, positive thinking. Because things aren't always gonna go your way. And like I said, I be in my own head a lot, you know, I question things, and sometimes, man, that can be people don't like that, man. People don't like that. Because nobody wants to be around somebody that's like, you know, they beat themselves down. If you don't believe in yourself, who will believe in you, you know? But it's an everyday process because life, man, it can do that to you. And that's all I'm saying, man. Just, this was nothing, man. It was just kind of not really some crazy message, but just, you know what you need to do in your life. You know the things that are going right, and you know the things that you need to work on, man. But you don't have to prioritize everything, man. You just prioritize what's the most important, man. Whether you have 5, 10, 15 things you want to do, man. If you have 15 things that you planning on trying to do this year, narrow it down to the most important things. Like, just try to narrow it down, pinpoint what's the most important. Don't overload yourself, man, because we put enough weight on it. We put enough weight, you know. We deal with enough stress, basically. We deal with enough issues. We deal with enough problems. We got to deal with other people's problems in the world because we live amongst other people. So sometimes other people's problems become your problems, man. And it's just more pressure to carry on, more weight on your shoulders, man. And you don't want to do that to yourself, man. You can still get everything, no matter what those plans are, within reason. Obviously, you can still do things and get those things done. Like, I've been wanting more tattoos for so long, but and that's a priority for me. I want more tattoos, but look, food is done now. But I want more tattoos, man. But that's not the top priority right now, man. I got other things that have to come first, and we can worry about that later. But I'm gonna get out of here, man, and I appreciate y'all.